finally finished my plot wall. I made my own giant chalkboard. I was going to do this on my nice camera and edit it, but I really do not have time before work today. Let's see. We're doing the tag questions, and if you want to know what the questions are, Julie listed them in our comments on her video. So, what do you write? I write novels, mostly. Any story that gets put in, I just write, and journal entries and things like that. So, this is Fitz, as in Fitzwilliam Darcy. He likes my hood lately, so. I also do diary sequences with my zombie diaries, but mostly just full-length novels, wherever the story takes me, whether that's a short story or a whole novel. What do you mostly write about? So far it's been supernatural or post-apocalyptic. I have not been into world bending. I always do that. World building. I have not been into world building very well. I want to try my hand at a little bit of everything, but right now I mostly just do supernatural things, shapeshifters, and a little bit of magic element, not a whole lot. I like to be grounded in this world. My favorite thing about writing is getting lost. Just completely zoning in and just getting into my complete world. Which, funny story, the first time my husband ever talked to me was during my very first nano, and I was left speechless because I got completely yanked out of my world, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy that I've been crushing on is talking to me for the very first time. And he said that he wouldn't have known me to be that kind of a person that would be left completely speechless. So, but I was in my world and got like yanked out. Like, I don't know, I picture Neo when he gets taken out of the Matrix and pulled out of that gel. Yeah, that. Who inspired you to start writing, keep writing? When I was little, I wrote a story, and then my mom, I think I was 7 or 8, and my mom took me to a writing convention for that age, and I wrote a book, my very first little bound book with, I have pictures somewhere, and she kept saying I was a writer and then all this different stuff, and I didn't believe her until I got my first story idea and then did my first nano a couple months after that. So my mother, she's always been the one that supported it and supported my creativity, which is kind of cool. So, what's my favorite character I've made up? Avery, by far. I think Avery is my favorite character, and I was so obsessed when I first got her that I ditched my first nano novel idea for this past nano to write her backstory, and I fell in love with her even more, and I like Avery. She's every character I've always loved in the series. There's Cassie from Skins and Luna Lovegood in there, and Annabeth from Heart of Dixie. There's just a little bit of everything, and she's just kind of cool. I love her. I love being able to take my really random, weird quirks and just putting them into her, and just, I have a place to put them, you know. When did I start writing? My dad got one of those computers that was like the green on the green on the green, and it was just had like your very first word, I remember. I don't know. And I wrote a Christmas story, and it was about these kids that were waiting up for Santa, and then they had to go. I was like 7, and I was learning. They wanted me to learn how to use a computer, and so that's what I learned on, and I wrote this story, and they helped Santa deliver presents, and Mom thought it was brilliant, and that's where it all started with her, with me. let's see. First story I wrote. I just told you that's where it all kind of started. Number 8 is not on the list that Julie put up, but 8 is my favorite story I ever wrote, and that would have to be my past Nano novel. I mean, it showed me things that I never knew that I liked. It showed me how I can make things as a writer, and I can do them however the hell that I want to because I'm the author. And it was a little bit more of a struggle than most stories have been, and it was kind of a neat little learning experience. So, 9, do you have a writing schedule? Like, do you write every day or when it feels like it? I'm trying to get into some sort of writing, like, frequency, hence the journaling, but I am a little, like, ADD when it comes to my writing space, my writing mood, and so I've been lining things up to get into a writing zone. And so I do not have a schedule. It's just when I get my zen on, and I'm learning how to do that better and better each time. Do I want to be published? Yes. Easy as that. I want to share my love of my work. I want to share my worlds. I want to share my characters with everybody. So, food last week made me hungry. All you guys talking about food. Danielle, I hope Mona's doing okay. And Marissa, I love you. I love you. And Rachel, your food looked amazing. And, yeah. Julie, I just watched your video like 2 seconds ago, and you're just always so bubbly, and I just don't have the energy to be bubbly in my videos sometimes, and you just do it all the time. It's funny. I am reading Beautiful Creatures because the movie came out and I wanted to read it before the movie, and I am writing plot lines right now for the Phoenixkin. So, yeah. See everybody a while. Sorry so long. I was going to edit, but yeah, not so much. Bye. You want to see a rat? This is Fitz. I know, my life is full of animals.